Allah, Subhanallah, Allah, Ya Allah, Allah, Allahu Akbar.
Someone who brag about their honor and their power. God said, all glory and power belongs to God. To God belong all glory and all power. Now, what struck me, the same thing, Pharaoh, just like he said, Pharaoh bragged about the fact that he give life and death. And he bragged the fact that he was able to get water to run under his palaces. And he bragged that he was all power. And God asked him, said it right then, couldn't he see that God had all power? Do you all get that? Oh, God. See, we take it like lightly. Oh, I'm powerful, like America sometimes. But God would say, wait a minute, okay, when you compare yourself to everybody, you ain't done. I'm still here and I'm more powerful than you, and you don't see me bragging. This is God, not the human being. Yes, sir.
So you got no father.
Yes.
When Abraham said, well,
yes.
my
Lord is the one that causes the sun to rise from the east. Can you cause the sun to rise from the west? And that straightened him out right then. No, I can't do that. But what I want us to see, you wouldn't think that God would pick up that issue. But when that human being, Muhammad Ali used to have the habit of saying, I'm the greatest.
Every time he said I get his cringe.
Something happened. Yeah, something he said he always agrees to. Because this applies to him, not that we're taking away anything. He was the best pound for pound heavyweight fighter at his time. No question.
That's right. That's right.
But just like God questioned Pharaoh, the same thing. Couldn't he see that God is the greater? Yeah. In other words, God said, okay, you don't got that far about who you are, but look what I have done. Look what I have created. Look at what I have done. You don't see me out there bragging about my greatness.
Right.
So that's supposed to humble us.
Yep.
Humble us. But specifically, God is saying, don't seek after glory and power, human beings. Don't seek after it. Don't make it. We know people like that. They want to be the head of everything so they can get all the congratulations, brother, man, congratulations. You just get tired of some people that do this. They come around you and they try to raise you up, fill your head up. They don't mean you no good. They have no good in their heart. Their whole aim and purpose was to fill you up to watch you fall, because they know you won't fall. It's just a matter of time. If you seek for glory and power, know that to God belongs all glory and power. God says to him goes up all words of purity. It is he who exalts each deed of righteousness. Those that lay plots of evil, for them is a penalty to come. And the plotting of such will be void. In other words, if it ain't in God's will, it's not happening. We have to learn, as human beings, we have to learn what is our purpose in life. Why did God put us here? God says to serve.
Serve Allah.
He was straightforward. He didn't hide it. Human beings, God created. He created the human being, and we're created so special that we have in us what is necessary for us to become kind of like gods, but we are not gods.
Custodians.
Yes, we are. We are caliphs. The intellect to look at problem and see how to fix that problem. Some animals can do some of that. Most can't. Human being is the only creature or human being that can see a problem, see what needs to be done, and can fix it. God did that for us. Yes, sir.
I was just thinking what you said, what you were just saying, and I thought about Allah, when the Quran says that Allah made us his ibad, that
Yes.
we're ibad Allah, the servants of
Servant
Allah,
of God.
and that Allah says that He has given us that He has given us something of His ruh.
Yes.
So
Yes.
whatever attribute that is attributed to Allah, Allah has given us something of that attribute. In other words, when Allah says in the Quran that He is the best of creators, He has given us the quality also to be creators.
That's
He is
right.
letting us know that we not to lose. Don't lose your place, man. Don't forget, where your position at. I'm the best of creators, but I gave you ability to create also.
That's correct. Very good. Alhamdulillah. See, now you begin to understand your religion. Now you understand why you're free to choose. That's why you can worship God and don't have the burden of knowing that somebody telling you that that's the way you got to do it or whatever. You get close to God. You are understanding what He wants from His human creature. And see, it's good to have that knowledge of knowing that some from among us hate us simply because we said, we'll do it. We'll take care of the heavens and the earth. That's a big job. That's a God job. Great responsibility. So the female, women, your heaven lies at your feet. All you got to do is find out what is it that's lying at your feet. Listen, it's more than what I'm saying. I am not claiming to have it all. I'm just saying that statement from God really puts you to start, because we have women that have discovered things and done things. That's at their feet too, in serving humanity. The contribution of many, many women helping humanity to be better. It's more than just raising. The number one priority is raising that child to be God conscious, but it's more than that, much more than that.
Yeah. I mean, what just came to my mind just now when you was talking is influences at your feet.
There it is. You got a lot more on your feet that you understand. I have noticed, this is me, I've noticed, that I will watch a classroom where male teachers in there, you're getting whipped up, beat up. And I see a female teacher walking in 5 minutes, the entire room is quiet. Same number of children, same bad kids. Man go in there, he get thrown out. Female go in there, it's like home. Now, I'm not saying all of them can do it now, just, right. But some females know exactly what to do.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, some males do too, because I pride myself on being able to match in the class, but I don't like it. It takes out too much for me. It takes a lot from me. But women have a nature that, it's a relationship. God said, and the mystic tie between mother and child. So this is it's like a support, letting you know when kids see you, they know that's a mother. You just have to be him. And it's much more than that. And then the male now, God says, okay, you volunteer to take care of my creation. That means you got to get in the books. How you going to take care of something you don't know the scriptures? Oh, man. Oh, we hurting a few people now. No, it ain't no emotional thing. It ain't beating no drums and playing no whatever. You got to know the books. You have to understand the scriptures of God. You have to understand what God is saying. He's not talking about destroy. Listen, it's nothing for God to destroy humanity. Look at this past few months what we have had. Little rain came, or a little earthquake. All these little things just happened. And just tornado came, hurricane came through. All that come through, just wipe out cities. They're gone. These things happen. That's a sign from God, letting us know if we forget who has more power. Right. America talk about being the most powerful. Yeah. Your power didn't save you when these things was happening. So what is God telling you? Submit yourself. Come back to submission. Quit seeking for glory and power, because glory and power belongs to God. We have a job. Each one of us, male and the female, have a job to do. And we have to get in touch with that job and start working it. Working our jobs. Those of us that are preaching religion, our job is not to arrange your affair. We are not priests, and we are not saying anything negative about priests. That's just something that was established. We don't practice priesthood. We don't get involved in your personal life. The only way we get involved is when you come and bring it to us, and then we may not want to be involved with it. What does God in the Qur'an say? What God says in the Qur'an? What did the prophet say? We have, that's right. We have dealt with a situation here where we have to tell people, do you have 4 witnesses for your accusation? Because if you don't have 4 witnesses, listen, you're talking to the wrong person. You want to accuse me of doing something? Bring your 4 witnesses. You got 4 witnesses, I'm gone. Okay.
Stop a lot of that mess.
They stop. Listen, it keeps you on what you need to be dealing with. Let me tell you something. If we had to explain that man, and when we said man, we're talking about human beings commit sin. We all know that. Yeah, we all know that. God said he created a human being weak in flesh. That's right. So if you want to talk about me committing sin in the flesh, listen, you ain't got nothing. God already gave us the news. But he also has given us something to strengthen us. Yeah, we grow stronger. I think that don't bother me no more. I'm moving on to the next thing. How many of us can work in a place with money, bunch of money, and not take 1 penny? That's right. You know what I'm saying? We passed that. Now there might be some other thing. We can work in a restaurant, all the food, and you might taste it, but if you're the headmaster cooking, you know you produce it. You ain't got time to be watering and eating. That don't bother you no more. You thinking about going, there's a whole lot of things that we could mention that we don't overcome. We got that. Now for Muslims, understand that Mohammed, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, when asked about his jinn, and the jinn is those desires. We're giving it to you in English. The jinn are the desires of passion that you have no control over. Muhammad the Prophet said, my jinn used to give me problems, but God has blessed me to convert it, make it Muslim. Now that tells you a lot. That tells you that he had to work on working on those things that was influence to him. So don't be surprised if you took a drink. I'm a human being. Well, I don't want to drink. I know it's bad for me. Oh, I see you smoking. I'm still a human being. And I heard you with such and such. I'm guilty. What else you want to know? Now, did I turn against God? No. In my heart, there is no God but God. He is one and alone. I'm making it perfectly clear.
Subhanallah.